Hello, 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 Facebook Live. I'm Erica, your Norwex consultant. Welcome to the party. I just want to say hello to everyone, and as you pop on, make sure that you put your name in the comments so I know you're here. Throw some hearts up, pop your name in there, whatever you want to do, just say hi. I'm glad you guys are here tonight, and if you're not here already, you can watch this later. That's the cool thing about Facebook groups and Norwex parties in Facebook groups. I love them. All right, so I just want to tell you a little bit about myself before we get started, and I'm just going to tell you how I got involved with Norwex. I had a friend who gave me some samples, and I took them home and I tried them, and I loved those little cloths so much that I cleaned my house until midnight. I had a party, I wanted all the things, and I couldn't afford all the things, so I hosted a party, which is a great idea for you, by the way. And so then I immediately signed up because I really wanted all the things, and so here I am. And also I'm just in love with their mission and what they're doing. They're radically changing homes, health, environments. I just love everything they're doing. So with that, I'm just going to go ahead and jump on in here and get started, and this should only take about 30 minutes. So just sit with me, get comfy, get you some coffee, and here we go. So there are 3 ways that you can clean. You can clean thermally, chemically, and mechanically. And thermally is simply just with like heat or steam. I personally have never cleaned that way, but some people do. Chemically are the sprays and the wipes that they use to kill the germs, but you have to read the fine print, which I never did, so my house was never really clean until Norwex. And mechanically is you pick up everything with a microfiber cloth and water, which is what we're going to learn how to do tonight. And everything is completely and quickly cleaned with no toxic residue this way, which is my favorite. Also, I do need to mention that my daughter has asthma, and that was another reason that I got in with Norwex, because the idea of cleaning with water and a microfiber cloth really intrigued me. I had to be careful about what kind of chemicals I brought into the house anyways, because of how harmful they were. And I knew that because she couldn't just smell anything without it making her cough. So I had to be careful. And so Norwex has really changed everything in my house as far as cleaning. And we have to clean, right? Even if you don't like it, you have to clean. That's just part of life. And with Norwex, I found that I like it. I really enjoy it. I love all of the things in the catalog. I love it all. But you're going to see some of my favorites tonight. So what I'm actually demoing for you guys is the Safe Haven 5 set. And it's the EnviroCloth, the window cloth, the dust mitt, the clean and paste, and the laundry detergent. So out of those 5 things, there are 2 that are my favorite products, and that would be the mop and the laundry detergent. And those are just my 2 favorite things. Everybody is different, but those are mine. But I'm going to start with the EnviroCloth for the evening. We're going to start right here. The EnviroCloth is a very large cloth, microfiber. You cannot see through it. Have you ever noticed that some microfibers, when you put them up in the light, you can just see right directly through it? You cannot see through this. The EnviroCloth is our E for everything cloth. This cloth will clean up everything. There's nothing that you cannot do with just this simple cloth right here. It's not really a simple cloth. It's a very special cloth. So to be considered microfiber, it has to be 1/6 of a human hair. But Norwex microfiber is 1/200 of a human hair. So that's like taking one hair off my head and splitting it 200 ways. That's a lot of fiber in this cloth, right? If I unwound it, it would stretch from Canada to the Gulf of Mexico. And there's 1,800 miles of fibers in this cloth. Wow, right? I know. And they're also embedded like in a star shape, so that's what allows it to just pick up. I mean, it picks up anything. Whatever you wipe down, it picks it up. And I'm going to do some demonstrations in just a minute. So it does pick up 99% of bacteria with proper care and use. And when I say pick up, I mean it removes. It doesn't kill it, it removes it. And then you're just going to wash it down the drain. And I'm going to demo. So on each cloth, we have a tag. And on the tag, it tells you what the cloth is and that it contains backlock. Backlock is the microsilver antibacterial agent that it's embedded in the cloth. It helps it not to have that stinky bacterial odor like mold or mildew growth, and that just makes cloth stinky. So the backlock prevents that. So let me just tell you, the next thing is the window cloth. The window cloth is the EnviroCloth's best friend. So they go together like Bert and Ernie, peanut butter and jelly, I like to say. So they just do. So for the first demo, I'm going to show you with a mirror. I'm going to take this butter and I'm going to really dig in here, and I'm going to make a heart. And I'm going to put a lot of butter on here, okay? Just like my toddler just came up and he just made a big, huge mess on this mirror. Now, if I was cleaning with Windex and paper towels, it would take me about 10 times to get that butter off, because that's a lot of butter, right? And it would still be smeared even when I thought I got it clean, because the sun's going to come through the window and it's going to shine on this mirror, and it's going to make me mad because it's still going to have streaks everywhere. But what you want to do, if you have a Norwex microfiber cloth, is you want to fold it 4 ways and hold it flat, just like I'm doing. And you want to hold it flat because if you hold it flat, it can get all of that butter off, just like that. And now it's inside my cloth. It removes whatever's on the surface, it removes. And then I'm going to take my window cloth and I'm just going to dry it up here. So you wash and you dry. Wash, dry. And look how shiny and beautiful that is. It's beautiful. So that shines your glass, your mirrors, your stainless steel. It makes it beautiful, y'all. So this cloth right here actually replaces Windex. It replaces your toilet bowl we have bathroom cleaner for that. I didn't mean to say that, but you can clean your bathroom with just the EnviroCloth and water. Probably not inside your toilet. You would just use a toilet brush. But your toilets, you can definitely clean with the EnviroCloth. So these two cloths alone replace so many chemicals. Like when I bought these 2 cloths, I threw all my chemicals away. I was like, no more. I don't have to have those anymore, because I believe in this stuff, and I saw it with my own eyes. I went to a party and I watched the demos. So the next thing is the dust mitt. So how this works is actually with static electricity. So you're going to just charge it. You just rub it together. Rub it with something. Actually, let me hit this in the trash can real quick. All of the dust is flying out of it from the last time I dusted. Okay, so after each use, you want to knock this out outside, because what actually happens is your dust sticks to your glove. So the next time that you go to use your glove, you want to knock it out before you start dusting, because stuff's flying out of it. And it was pretty thick on there. Okay, so you're going to actually take this and charge it with your other hand, or some people buy 2 gloves. Just charge it up, or you rub it on your leg like that, and then you just go at it. So this is different from Pledge, from back in the day when you would, not back in the day, some of you are still using it. You spray the Pledge, you wipe. The little dust bunnies fly up, and then they fall right back on the table, right? No more if you have a dust mitt, because the dust actually clings to from static electricity, and then all you do is take your glove to the trash can and beat it out, or you take it outside and you knock it out, whichever. So, and it prevents you from having to dust as much as you normally would. This is great for window blinds. This is great for return vents. You can get it wet and you can clean the insides of your screens on your windows, baseboards, whatever you want to clean, whatever you would dust. Normally, you just dust with your dust net now. And it's also wonderful to take to the beach to remove sand off of your hands and your feet. I have a friend who recently just took their 3-year-old. I have a 3-year-old too, so she told me that he got sand all in his mouth. And you know, that's devastating for a baby. They do not want sand in their mouth. And she took her dust mitt and wiped his face real fast, and it was gone, just like that. It just took it all. It just absolutely just sucked it up and took it out of his mouth. So he was good to go after that. This is not in the Safe Haven 5 set, but I do want to show this because I'm at the dust mitt section of my demo. This is one of my most favorite tools. I prefer this over the dust mitt, and everybody's different. It's just whichever you prefer. But this is my favorite for dusting. It has nubbies on one side and it's flat on the other. You unscrew this little thing at the end of it, and it has this little brush. This is great for all those nooks and crannies that you can't get, you know, the ones you're trying to use a toothbrush or a toothpick for. This is great for your car. I used it on my gear shift the other day to get all the food crumbs out where we eat in the car all the time. And if you have the mop, this pops off. Let me do it this. I do it this way. I'm not that handed. This pops off. Then you can stick this onto your telescopic mop handle, and you can get even higher up if you're a shorty like me, because I'm really short, and I can't get ceiling fans and stuff, but now I can with this. This is not in the Safe Haven 5 set, but you can purchase this outside of the Safe Haven 5 set. Okay, so far we've went over the Enviro cloth and the window cloth. We've went over the dust mitt and the Enviro wand. All right, next we're gonna go to the laundry detergent, which is one of my most favorite products, and I'm gonna tell you why it's my most favorite. So it comes in a bag like this, and the powder is compressed in there thick. There's a lot of powder in here. Now I have a little measuring scoop that I put in here because it comes with a scoop and it doesn't take that much. I use a half a teaspoon of powder. I've had this bag for 4 months, and my husband and I and 2 kids live here, so you know I'm washing some clothes, right? And look how much powder is still in there. I could probably get another, at least another month out of it. I mean, it's amazing. So, my most favorite part of the laundry detergent is that I can take a half a teaspoon of laundry detergent with 8 ounces of warm water and mix it together, and it makes a multi-purpose cleaner. So this is what I clean my house with now. I use my Enviro cloth and this, and I go in the bathroom. If Eli makes a popsicle sticky mess, if he just decides to throw his popsicle on the floor, because he does that sometimes, I just spray this on the floor and wipe it up with my Enviro cloth, and I keep going just like it never happened. This makes an awesome carpet cleaner. This multi-purpose cleaner will pick up anything. It will get up anything. You can soak your sheets. If you have white sheets, you can soak your sheets with a scoop of laundry detergent in the sink with hot water for 30 minutes, and your sheets are like brand new when you get out. I mean, it like restores them back to the newness, I guess you could say. So the bag says you can get 100 loads out of this. You can get way over that. You can get like 200, 250. I don't know, but you can get a lot. So, small testimony. I have always had really, really sensitive skin. And I've went to the dermatologist. I've done all the things to try to get rid of my sensitive skin and my broke out skin. Well, the dermatologist always told me that I needed to use like a free and clear all detergent, just a free and clear detergent. So I said, okay, and that actually did help. So I put together a demo for you guys tonight to show you what all detergent looks like mixed with water in a bottle. And you cannot even see the letters on my shirt, right? But that is free and clear. That's kind of nasty, right? Not even real sure what all is in there, but it's free and clear. And then I put together a bottle of Norwex laundry detergent and water. And as you can see right through that. It almost looks like I just poured water in there, but there is laundry detergent in there. So with Norwex laundry detergent, my skin is clear. I have no more breakouts. I have no more itchy, scratchy. And I love it, just love it. And some people are probably wondering what the smell is, what it smells like. It doesn't really have a smell. If it smells at all, it's just a clean smell. So what I did, since, you know, when you clean your house, your most favorite part is that it smells clean, right? Well, your house is very clean after you clean with Norwex, but you don't have that chemical smell anymore. You don't have the pine sol smell. You don't have the orangey smell. So what I did was I bought those little diffusers from doTERRA, and you can get them at Walmart, the wax burners or the oil burners, whatever. And that's what I do to make my house smell good now. That's what I use. But you can also put essential oils in your multi-purpose cleaner, and you can clean with that. I wouldn't clean your mirrors with it because that's going to leave an oily, streaky mess. But you can. Like if I clean my bathrooms, the countertops in my bathrooms, I put like orange or lemon essential oil in my bottle, or I don't. It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. All right. The next thing is the cleaning paste. Now this is the miracle paste that everybody wants. It's my top seller. Everybody wants to know about the paste, and it is wonderful. It's amazing. I actually removed paint out of my daughter's carpet with this, and I didn't even believe it. So I had just signed up for Norwex. I just started being a consultant. Was still learning the trade, you know, learning all the bells and whistles. I didn't know. And my daughter, well, we were selling our house when we already had sold our house, I should say. And my daughter spilled paint in her carpet. And she spilled a lot of paint in her carpet. I even posted it earlier so you could see. And I called my upline and I was like, do we have anything that is going to take out paint? And she said, I don't know. Why don't you try the cleaning paste? So I said, okay. She didn't tell me it was going to work. She just told me to try it. So when I was making those videos that I posted on the page in the group, I had no idea it would actually work, but it did. And it blew my mind. I could not believe it. And my husband, that's what sold him. He was like, I'm going to help you tell everybody about Norwex after the cleaning paste. So here's the cleaning paste, and it comes in this huge jar. This jar is actually bigger than a donut, y'all. It's really big. And it will last you about 3 to 5, I mean, maybe even 8 years. It just depends on what you're actually using it for. It's great for tile, grout. It's great for removing paint. It's great for all sorts of things. Oven doors, rubber edges on your shoes, glass top stoves, shower doors, oven doors. I said that already. Sinks, the rusty part of your water that gets on the top of your nozzles by your sink. You know, those kinds of things. And this is what it looks like. It's just a chalky. It's actually marble flour. It's very hard. So for this demo, I'm going to take this piece of wood, hardwood, and a Sharpie. And yes, I'm fixing to write all over this. And so for the first thing that I'm going to write is, do y'all see that? That's the number 200. I haven't gotten good at writing backwards yet, so sorry, y'all. And then I'm going to write the number 400. And the reason that I wrote those numbers is because I just want you to know that if you decide to host a party, you can bring home $200 to $400 in free products. Just keep that in mind, because this is why I hosted my party. And then when I hosted the party, I decided to sign up, because Norwex is so generous. They really, really, truly are. And you know why they're so generous? Because they want us to be better. They want to help, and they want us to be better. And that is my favorite thing about this company. Okay, so this is dry now, and I'm gonna take the other end of my Enviro cloth that doesn't have butter on it, and it's wet still, and I'm gonna take it and rub it into the marble flour. And when I do this, it makes a paste. Makes a paste on my rag. So, as you can see, I'm just rubbing, and then show you the paste. And then I'm gonna take my 200 and 400, and it's like, it just vanishes, y'all. I mean, I'm rubbing, I'm scrubbing, but the marble flour is actually doing all the work, and it's completely gone. Completely gone. I have had people call me and say, my son got a Sharpie and he wrote all over the drywall, he wrote all over the cabinets, what am I gonna do? Or their daughter. And I send them a sample of the cleaning paste, and it comes right off. And they're just amazed. So that is the cleaning paste for you guys. And I want to show you another extra that I brought in here. Just because the scrub mitt, the bathroom scrub mitt, is amazing for cleaning bathtubs, showers, especially if it's hard for you to like reach over in your bathtub and your shower. This mitt right here does all the work. It's scrubby on one side, and it's like a Enviro cloth, a fluffy Enviro cloth on the other. And it just does all the work for you. You get it wet, and you just go to town in your bathtub, and it just doesn't take you that long. You just wipe it down, and the stuff just comes right off. This has been a lifesaver for me, because we're living in an apartment right now where we sold our house. We're actually building a house, and we're gonna have a lot of tile in the next house too. So the last house that I lived in, we had a lot of tile, and this was wonderful for that. It just made my life so much easier. The bathroom cleaner, I use this in my toilets. I put 2 drops because this is very concentrated. If I had a piece of copper, I would show you. I could put a drop on a pan, a copper pan, and that copper would be restored back to its original form, because this stuff is so concentrated. So I put 2 drops in my toilet. I don't mix it with water for that, for the inside of the toilet. But I have another spray bottle, and it tells you what to mix. And I think it's kind of the same as the laundry detergent. You're going to do 8 ounces or 7 ounces of water. And yeah, 1 ounce of bathroom cleaner to 7 ounces of water, which is not very much. So this bottle will last you a very long time. I've had it for 5 months, and it's very well. It's still full because the stuff is so concentrated. But this is an awesome bathroom cleaner. All of our products are versatile. So what I mean by that is I can clean the kitchen with my bathroom cleaner if I choose to, and I can clean my bathroom with my laundry detergent if I choose to. And none of these things are harmful for your kids. I mean, my kids help me clean. So that's amazing, right? Because we want to teach our kids how to clean. All right. My next demo for you guys, I'm actually going to turn you around here. Hang on just a second while I get all of this set up, and we're going to go to the stove here, and I'm going to show you why Norwex is so amazing and why you would want to choose Norwex over these Clorox wipes here. This is the only chemical I have in my house, and the only reason I have them in my house is to do Norwex demos. So let me turn some lights off here. So I don't have a piece of chicken, but I do have Glow Germ. And Glow Germ is not sold at Norwex. It's actually sold at Amazon. And it weighs the same amount as bacteria. So this is what I'm going to use for this demo tonight. So we're just going to pretend that this is chicken juice, okay? But it's actually not. It's Glow Germ. And I'm going to put just a little here on my stove. Let me mix that in for you. And excuse me while I wash this off my hands. I'm going to turn this light off, and I'm going to show you with my black light. Here are my germs, okay? This is my Glow Germ right here. So if I was still chemically cleaning, I would take out my Clorox wipe, and I would wash it down, wipe it down like I would have before, because I would have wiped my whole stove with that. And it looked like it was clean on the surface, but it actually isn't. Look, all I actually did was smear that around everywhere. Isn't that nasty? Do y'all see that? So gross. But when I turn the light on, my stove looks clean, right? But it's not, and y'all saw that it's not. So now I'm going to take my Enviro cloth and just like I was wiping it all down, and voila, it's gone. It's gone. And guess where it's at? It's here. Do you see how it picked it up? Picks up all of the germs. Just picks them up. It removes them. So back in the day, I hate admitting that. I absolutely hate admitting that I used Clorox wipes to clean, but I did. I didn't know any better, and you don't know what you don't know, right? So now that you know, I would encourage you to do something about it, because making the switch can be an investment. But you can host a party to get more products if you need to. You can buy a little bit at a time. You can contact me and I can help you figure out a plan. We can do this together, but making the switch is really important for your family, for yourself, for your environment, for your home. These products, you know, they're just absolutely amazing, and it's just microfiber and water, and you know that it's not gonna hurt you. But the Clorox wipes will. And I used to use these again to clean my whole house without reading the fine print, because it says on the front of the container that it kills 99.9% of bacteria and viruses. So in my mind, I think it's doing its job, right? I never read the fine print, but the fine print says that you're actually supposed to lay a wet wipe down on the bacteria for 4 minutes before it can kill it. So I was never killing anything. I don't have time to do that. I've never had time to do that. I have to get it done and go on, because I have to get kids to bed, and I have to get kids to school in the mornings, and I just have too much to do. I don't have time to wait 4 minutes. All right, so for my last product to show you guys for this evening, it is the mop. And this is the most coveted item that we have. Everybody wants to know about the cleaning paste, the laundry detergent, and the mop. So the mop comes with a telescopic handle. You turn it one way to lock it and the other way to make it, to loosen it where you can move it. I like to keep the little lip right in the middle of my chest, because that's where it's comfortable for me, and then you turn it again and tighten it. It comes with Velcro on the bottom. It comes with 2 mop pads. You're going to get a dry mop pad, and you're going to get a wet mop pad. I've already gotten this one wet. So your dry mop pad actually replaces your broom, so you don't need a broom anymore. And it's kind of like the dust mitt. You're going to charge it. So what I do is I just lay it down, and I step on it to get the Velcro to stick, and then I just take it in a figure 8 like this, in a figure 8, and get it charged, and then I just go, and it and all of this stuff just kind of sticks to it. It's really neat. So I want y'all to see that I can get up under everything. I just get right up under my refrigerator, and everything just sticks to it. And sometimes stuff will fall off of it when you're going to dump it in the trash. But I just pick it. I just go back over it and pick it up again, like that, and it just sticks right to it, kind of like the old dust mops. So you can get the rubber brush with or without. You can get the mop with or without the rubber brush. I highly suggest and recommend that you get the rubber brush because it's amazing. So I just rake my mop off just like this. Rake all the dust bunnies off and then go right directly in the trash. When I put you guys on hold for just a minute, that's what I did. I come over here and I used this on my dust mitt. And it's also amazing if you have a cat or a dog. This will remove all the hair off the couch very easily, hair off your clothes. You can brush your dog and cat with this. This is an amazing little tool here. And then I'll go to my mop. And I do it the same way. I just stick it, step on it and stick it. And for this, your wet mop is just an Enviro cloth in a mop pad. And so your mop pad is doing all the work for you. You don't even hardly have to, you don't have to like push down and scrub real hard like you used to. You just go at it. And this little ball on the end is what you're going to use if you have scuff marks on your floor, or if you have something you need to scrub. You just use the little ball on the end. And you can get all sorts of different mop pads. I mean, they have like some, if you have animals, they have long-haired mop pads that pick those up. They have all kinds of things. But thanks guys for hanging out and watching with me for this party. This party will stay open for 3 more days. You can contact me by tagging me, or I've posted my phone number and you can reach me that way to help with orders. I'd be glad to. If you have any questions about being a consultant, if you have any questions about hosting your own party, just feel free to reach out to me anytime. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good night.